Most of us recognize it when we're feeling a fear of failure. But have you considered that what's holding you back could actually be a fear of success? In this video, I'll help you get better at spotting it and, of course, help you learn how to overcome it. My name is Rachel Roberts. I help freelance English language teaching professionals figure out the best way to use their talents so they can earn more while working less. Stay to the end for some concrete, actionable strategies. Let me tell you a story about a client of mine who, not so long ago or far away, started a group program after doing my group program, Flourishing Foundations, and sold out her first group program within a matter of days. Happy days, right? Well, yes and no. On one level, of course, she was absolutely delighted to have sold out the program. But on another level, she felt really anxious and found herself procrastinating and even potentially sabotaging her achievement. Fortunately, we pretty quickly worked out what was going on, and her program was and continues to be a great success. But this kind of reaction is very far from unusual. I felt a bit like this myself last year when I launched my membership and got more founder members than I had dreamt possible. It made me feel anxious in case I was going to disappoint them or I had in some way oversold what I was offering. Have you ever felt that way when things are going better than expected? Let me know in the comments. So fear of success is often just another angle on fear of failure. Think about the expression, pride goes before a fall. It's that sneaking worry we can have that if things are going really well, it means that something bad is going to happen to balance it out. But honestly, if we look at that feeling logically, we can see it doesn't actually make sense. There isn't anyone adding up the good and bad to make sure that it's balanced. And while it's true that the higher you fly, the further you have to fall, would you really rather live a life and have a business where every possibility of excitement and joy was flattened? Ups and downs are part of life, and they're certainly part of business. This is one of the reasons why I often use a peacock in my branding. I want us to feel proud of our achievements. Not arrogant and not closed to feedback, but proud of what we've done and not afraid that we're going to be punished as a result. So why do we see this kind of success and pride as a negative? Often we tell ourselves that it's not possible to be successful and to be a nice person. But is that really true? I think we probably all know people who have been unsuccessful and who are bitter and resentful, as well as people who are successful and who couldn't be nicer. The two things aren't really linked at all. Maybe we fear success because of the changes it might bring. Fear of change is a really natural human response. Success might mean that we have to step out of, or at least stretch our comfort zone and do new things. It might also make us more visible. And let's be honest, being in the spotlight or the center of attention can be really uncomfortable. It can feel even unsafe, especially if you've experienced some negative attention in the past. The truth is that some people will try to cut down tall poppies. This kind of person is likely to be a tiny minority though. And are you really going to hold yourself back because of somebody like that? Or maybe you're worried that other people will feel bad as a result of your success. Yes, it might trigger some people. It could also inspire and motivate others. And if you are successful, you're going to be in a position where you can help and support other people, whether through mentoring or financially. So how can we overcome any fear of success which might be holding us back? To start with, try and identify exactly what the fears are. What does your subconscious think might happen? I say your subconscious because 9 times out of 10, when we consciously shine a light on these fears, we see them for what they are, largely nonsense. But while they're lurking about in your subconscious, barely acknowledged, they have so much more power. So get that spotlight out. Next, work out what success means to you. What will be the benefits if you do succeed? How will it feel to be more confident, to earn more, to be doing what you love? Spend some time listing out these benefits and really imagining the difference that success is going to make to you until you can feel it, and your motivation will inevitably grow bigger than your fear. Then develop a plan with realistic and achievable steps. If you're not sure what all these steps are, and maybe your inner troll is giving you a bit of a hard time about this, Just start with the first step or the first couple of steps. Focus on implementing that first step and then work out what the next one is and take it from there. Finally, get some support. Someone in my membership, the Confident ELT Freelance Collective, said quite spontaneously the other day that if she hadn't joined the membership, she would never have had the confidence to develop her business idea. And it's a great idea. So come and join us in the Confident ELT Freelancer Collective and get that kind of support for yourself. In the next video coming up on your screen, find out more about how to identify and change mindset blocks around money.